Hey everybody, what's going on? So I thought I'd make a couple videos. Actually, one video with a couple different videos inside of it, talking about the Tyreek Hill incident. First, I'm going to play a little of the body cam footage from the incident, and then I'm going to play Stephen A. Smith giving his opinion on the particular subject, because I actually agree with Stephen A. on what he has to say about this situation. I don't always agree with Stephen A. I think being on ESPN, he's kind of limited to some of the things that he can say, but he does have a little bit more leeway than most people. Let's start with this body cam footage. So here the cops are. I'm going to roll back a little bit. So must be road construction in this particular area. If you've been to Miami, here goes Tyreek and is that a McLaren? I'm not sure, but anyway, Miami is full of high-end cars, and if any of you have ever been there, spent time there, you know that the place is like the Fast and the Furious. You got all these jack wagons and these high-end cars just rolling around, breaking every freaking traffic law you can think of. But here he comes up. Tyreek slowing down, to his credit. Here we go. Should be some volume here right quick.
How's there speeding? Move forward. Yeah, we got him here. 6 o'clock.
So immediately, Tyreek semi-cooperates, but he also gets kind of a bit of an attitude.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that, no.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to
Just
you.
get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Keep it down. Hey! Keep your window down.
So he's kind of disobeying the police orders at this point. A little bit. You don't roll your windows up. You don't do that.
Hey!
Because cops get,
Keep your
could have a
window
gun,
down.
whatever it is.
Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now.
Now, this cop gets super aggressive. I'm going to say that.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Door's not
Get
locked.
out. Damn. What part of blood is doing this time? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin.
Drew must be his
When we
buddy.
tell you to do something, you do it.
Behind him or in front of him,
You
you see
understand? Not
that.
what you want, but what we tell you.
I'm
You're never fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
Alright, bro, take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey,
Don't worry about it. When I hang up the phone, stop crying.
bro.
So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 police officers there. Not sure if we need that for a speeding ticket, but that's what it is.
You know my window like he's crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Dang. Hey, hold on,
And here's the part you can't really see. I've seen other videos about this situation. One of these police officers kind of puts him in a headlock and slams him down. There you go, right there. It's just super extreme. I don't really understand that. It must be kind of frustrations boiling over. One of the things that, and this guy must be Tyreek's friend or just a bystander, I don't know, but he's disobeying the police as well.
I don't have to talk to you. Go back. Go back. Go back. Wait. Pass a card.
And one of the things I want you guys to notice is how big Tyreek Hill is. I mean, he looks super small on the NFL field, but compared to like normal people, he's a big dude, man, which I thought was kind of interesting, if that can give you a perspective of the freaks that play in the NFL.
Pass a card. You want to be in handcuffs too? All right, then back off. We're not playing this game here, man.
I just want to know what happened.
So it's not your business.
It's true. It isn't his
It's not your
business.
business. Keep going back.
Well, up here, these
Hey,
gentlemen.
get back in your car before you get a ticket. Get back in your car and leave. You gotta go before you get a ticket.
I'm not driving.
Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
Okay.
You gotta move right now.
He's not going to obey the cops either. So we're going to stop it right there. I'm going to play the Stephen A. Smith
I'm not playing.
talking about this situation.
But when it comes to Tyreek Hill,
Okay, here he
you
goes.
also can't let him completely off the hook based on the statement that was made by the police department in Florida. They said, quote unquote, he was cooperative. He was uncooperative. We have a responsibility on this show, in any kind of platform that we have, to make sure we're doing what we can to save lives, to make sure that we're doing what we can to ensure that somehow, some way, you get to live another day and fight that battle. We know how wrong they were. The police were excessive. No excuses. They should be ashamed of themselves the way they acted. They just went overboard. Totally true. Especially when it came to Calais Campbell as well, who did nothing and put his arms up. He wasn't.
Okay, so Stephen A.'s talking about some things. He's going to talk a little bit about what if this wasn't Tyreek Hill. What if it wasn't Tyreek Hill? He would have went to jail. Instead, he got to play the game, so we need to understand that.
There's no threat whatsoever, okay? They told him to step back. He stepped back. He let them know that was his friend, another team agent.
I don't think he stepped back. Like, he didn't step back. He wanted to find out what was going on, which technically it wasn't any of his business.
Smith comes in there. He's by his car. He's on the phone. He's clearly not posing any threat. The police officers were definitely agitated. They were wrong. Here's the problem. We all came on the air seeing the initial footage in complete, unadulterated support for Tyreek Hill.
There you go. There you have it. A lot of times the media only wants us to see what they want us to see.
You pull over. They tell you to roll down your window. What's the first thing Shannon just talked about? The first thing they do when they pull us over, they pull me over, all my windows are down. My hands on the steering wheel. That is not what Tyreek Hill did. Tyreek Hill had...
There you go. So we need to be honest about the situation. Cops definitely excessive, but Tyreek Hill did not follow protocol.
Window up. The officer bangs on, knocks on his window. He didn't bang on his window. He knocked on his window. You hesitated to pull it down. The first thing you say is, don't bang on my window like that. Don't bang on my window like that. Don't bang on my window like that. He asked you for your driver's license. You hesitated to give him your driver's license. You said in the post-game conference.
Plus, don't forget no seatbelt.
Hey, y'all, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill? What if you weren't Tyreek Hill? What would have happened?
So if you weren't Tyreek Hill, you would have went to jail. Facts.
To you if somebody that wasn't Tyreek Hill kept the windows rolled up, hesitated to roll it down, didn't give you the license immediately when you asked for it, and then hesitated to get out the car when they...
So you see what Stephen A. is talking about here? You might think it's one thing, but it's actually the other thing. He's elaborating on the privilege that Tyreek Hill has, being a professional athlete.
To get out the car. See, we got to be responsible. And the point that I'm trying to make is this. In no way should the officers be excused for what they...
I agree with that. They were excessive. There's no doubt about it.
I totally agree with you, Dom, every syllable. You too, Shannon, every syllable. But I also am saying, yo, Tyreek, yo, bro, you didn't deserve that. I'm not implying that you did. But the police officers do have the power. When they pull up on you...
100%. You need to understand that no matter who you are.
They tell you to roll down that window, and they tell you to give you your driver's license, and they tell you to get out that car. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I don't.
Boom. The end. Facts. That's how society works. That's how it needs to be. Otherwise, we have no order. We got nothing. So, again, do I think it was excessive on the police, on the part of the police? Absolutely. But do I think this is a situation where both parties are to blame? Yes, 100%.